Hamzah Sheeraz versus Canelo Alvarez is now looking like a more dangerous matchup. And Canelo might actually be in danger here. Now, we watched Hamzah do the one thing Canelo couldn't. And now this brings forth the question, can Canelo stand in the ring with Hamzah Sheeraz? And I feel like this is this whole situation where Hamzah beats Berlanga by knockout, Canelo beats Berlanga by decision, unanimous decision. I don't feel like this should be a triangle theory situation. I feel as if a lot of people don't take in for account that Canelo last knockout was Caleb Plant. And the reason that is because he hurt his hand in the Caleb Plant fight. Then we see him go against John Ryder in front of his Mexican crowd, and he's trying to bring out a knockout. He's trying to give the people what they want, and he just can't deliver it. He's knocking them down, but the power just isn't there anymore. This was a dude knocking out guys at 175 coming in the match over 200 pounds. And so a lot of people take in for account that, oh, he hasn't got a knockout since Caleb Plant 3-4 years ago. But that's just misspoken and uninformed. But there still rises a question, because even if Canelo had the power, does he do that to Edgar Berlanga? Now, obviously, there's a size difference, there's a arm range difference, and there's all of that, but I don't think he does that to Edgar Berlanga. And the fact that Hamzah Sheeraz has a more dominant performance at 168 than he does at 160, it also speaks volumes. So this fight being lined up by Turki Al-Sheikh. Turki Al-Sheikh has expressed he wants this Hamzah Sheeraz fight. This was like supposed to be building up to that fight. And there's also talks, because Turki said in a Ring magazine interview, of a David Benavidez being brought into question. But it's clear that Canelo doesn't want Benavidez. Like, you can't say, oh, Benavidez brings 25 pounds into the ring and that's all. No. He's better than Berlanga, and Berlanga brought over 25. He's better than Munguia. Munguia brought over 25. So that's not the problem here. It's clearly the height, 6'3" Benavidez, and the skills. He doesn't want those A-list. Like, Benavidez is going into the Hall of Fame. We can't say that about a Munguia and a Berlanga. Benavidez is going into the Hall of Fame. So he doesn't want those A-list fights. You talk about Terence Crawford. He has the appearance. Terence Crawford has the appearance of being an easier test because he's coming up for 147 to challenge at 168. So obviously, there's like that. He's not really like that kind of tone to the fight. But if we're going back to Hamzah Sheeraz, he's kind of that same Berlanga situation where you have a fighter that's extremely tall, long range, and a good IQ coming into the ring. And you have Canelo, who's waning in power and waning in footwork, and kind of only has his hand speed left, because you gotta admit that he's a much slower fighter than he was back then. And you can't even say it's the old age. He's only 33. We got Usyk at 38. We got Benavidez at 40. We got all these 40-year-old world champions. You can't blame it on the age. His body is deteriorating. That's it. He's a smaller guy going against large monsters each and every fight. Canelo's waning. So with this Hamzah Sheeraz fight, it's a much more dangerous fight for him. Hamzah's young and powerful, and he did what he couldn't. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup, but I don't think Canelo takes the fight. Like, literally, I don't think Canelo takes this fight. And he got this huge deal with Turkey, and he's going to put up tens of millions. They're saying he put up 80 million for that skull fight. So he's going to put up tens of millions of dollars to make this fight happen. And I'm excited to see how everything works out, but I don't think the fight happens. And if it does, Canelo's in trouble.